Hi, loves. Welcome back. I am Kicherra Chisholm, and this is my channel, Kicherra Creates. I am an artist, instructor, and life coach, and I am here to motivate and inspire you guys to live the very best version of your life. Now, before I get into the 10 ways in which you can build resilience, let me share the affirmation that prompted this beautiful video for today. So today's gratitude journal entry states that I am so happy and grateful now that I have resilience. Resilience. I feel like at this point in time in our season, in our lives, resilience is a beautiful affirmation to speak over ourselves, to manifest and to bring into our fruition. I know at the beginning of 2021, we all set our resolutions, we did our vision boards, we wrote our affirmations, we said that we were going to achieve X, Y, and Z, so on and so on and so on. Now, at the end of the year, along with feeling overwhelmed in regards to the holiday season, sometimes we get a little depressed or frustrated within our own selves because we did not fulfill the goals that we set forth at the beginning of the year. But instead of getting frustrated or instead of looking at that in a negative perspective, think about the possibilities in how you can find resilience in this moment now to stay focused and disciplined and persistent on achieving those goals. So that is what prompted me to create this beautiful art affirmation and to share these 10 ways in which you can build resilience. So the first way to keep you resilient and to help you build the habits of being resilient and determined and disciplined is learning how to relax. Relax. It is hard to stay focused. It is hard to manifest and achieve any goals if we keep our minds in our state of being overwhelmed. You have to learn how to relax. You need to listen to your body and listen to your mind. There's nothing wrong with taking a break. Sometimes you need to take a break in order to regroup and to refocus. So in order to keep your resilience, in order to stay focused and stay disciplined, realize when is the appropriate time for you to relax and when is the appropriate time for you to pick yourself up and get it moving. Now, the second tip that I have to help you build resilience is to practice positive thinking. Yes, everything starts with your mindset. If you have a negative mindset about achieving anything, then it's not going to be a surprise when you do not achieve those goals. You have to view things from the perspective of what you want to happen. So let's say if you had a goal at the beginning of this year to lose, 20 pounds. Instead of saying, dang, I did not lose 20 pounds this year. I didn't do anything this year. Instead of saying all those negative things about yourself, look at what you learned. Look at some of the habits that you might have learned that you needed to correct. Look at some of the positive things or that you did change, and then reevaluate how you can go forward and be more persistent to achieve that goal. So instead of looking at it from a negative sense that I did not do this, I did not do that, think about how you can reflect on the last year and the choices you made so that you can make better choices going further. Now, the third step that I have to help you build resilience goes right along with positive thinking, but to change your outlook or your perspective. So whenever you notice that you're thinking negatively in regards to a goal that you have or something that you wanted to achieve, change that thinking from I do not to how can I? Stop saying I don't and say how can. Ask yourself, how can you? How can I build those goals? What steps can I take? What can I do to stay consistent? What's going to motivate me to achieve that and to find the resilience within myself to achieve those goals? That all goes with your mindset and the way in which you perceive situations that arrive to you. Now, the fourth step that I have to help you build resilience is to learn from your mistakes. Resilience is all about overcoming your shortcomings and your mistakes and your failures. There is no such thing as failures. We all learn through failure. In order to be successful, in order to achieve anything, you once had to fall down. You have to keep building yourself up, keep getting up, keep learning from your mistakes so that you can improve and become better. You cannot just start and then stop because it did not happen the exact way that you wanted to. How are you going to know what is possible if you just give up at the first sign of any bit of negativity? You have to want it for your own self. You have to believe in your own self. You have to be confident and persistent to build the resilience within yourself, to look at your mistakes from a positive perspective, to use those mistakes to motivate you to do better in the future. Now, the fifth step that I want to share with you guys to help you build resilience is to control how you respond. You cannot control the circumstances and the people and the situations that are happening around you. What you do have control over is the way that you respond to them and the way that you perceive them. So, what I've learned especially a lot in this year is that when people especially are coming at you with a negative energy, sometimes it's best to just not respond at all. Just reflect, look at, listen to whatever the situation is, take what you need from it and leave all the rest behind. You cannot change other people. You can't make people think or see things the way and the perspective that you have. The only person that you can control is your own self. And if you focus on what this person thinks and what that person thinks and what this person said, then of course that's going to discourage you. You have to focus on your own self. The only thing that matters is how you feel about what you're trying to achieve. So in order to build up your resilience to help you stay motivated and persistent on achieving your goal, don't worry so much about outside forces and outside energies. Focus on your own self. Focus on the things that you can control and move forward in those areas. Now, the sixth thing that I want to share with you guys to help you build resilience into your life is to maintain perspective. So don't overreact to situations or circumstances. I have a prime example. So this year I decided to start my own business. I wanted to help people bring positivity in their life in a creative and artistic way. I started my YouTube channel. All of this stuff happened this year. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for your support. But of course, my family did not understand. They were not necessarily the most supportive. Not that they didn't support me, but more so they were confused. They didn't understand. They couldn't comprehend my thought process or how I was going to make this work. But instead of me getting frustrated with the fact that they don't understand or they don't see my vision or that they don't believe in me, I looked at it from the perspective of, you know what? It is what it is. That's what they think. That's what they feel. I'm going to use that as motivation to show them that it is capable and that I am able. So I used it from the perspective to keep me motivated, where I could have used it from the perspective to keep me stagnant or to make me lose confidence and faith on what I was trying to achieve. But it all has to do with how you perceive the situation. So the next tip that I have for you to build resilience is to set goals, to set goals. It is very easy to get sidetracked or get derailed from your goals or what you desire to do if you don't set out specific goals and time frames for those goals. So, for example, at the beginning of the year, most people just set out a generic goal and they say, oh, in the whole month or in the whole year, I'm going to eat healthier and be healthier. No, break it down in specific time frames. Break it down to, let's say, by March, I want to be eating at least one meal a day that is just raw fruits and vegetables. Just using that as an example. But set goals, set time frames. That is going to help you stay resilient and stay focused and persistent because you have things down on a time frame. You have little individual goals to achieve instead of just whole huge goal that sometimes can be overwhelming in regards to knowing which steps to take. So if you break it down into individual goals with different time frames, it helps you to stay focused on one thing at a time instead of allowing the whole picture to just overwhelm you. Now, the next tip to help you build resilience is to develop strong relationships. Develop a support system with people that are going to encourage you and motivate you to stay persistent on achieving your goals. Now, a lot of times people think that you have to form relationships or friendships with people that are interested in the exact same thing that you are. No, you just want to form positive relationships with people that have the same mindset or the same perspective or outlook on life as you have. So if you want to stay persistent, if you have a goal or something that you want to achieve, then you need to be around other people that have goals, that are working towards those goals, that are thinking positively, that are taking action in confidence and staying persistent to fulfill their goals. Because one, you can learn from them and you can allow their effort to motivate you as well. And you can see what's working for them, what's not working for them, and implement it in a creative way on how it could benefit you as well. So those are just some of the positives that you have for developing healthy, strong relationships. Number 9, develop self-confidence. Self-confidence. You have to be confident in your own self. Everything starts with you. You have to be confident enough to know that you are capable in order to step forth and take the actions. To do whatever it is that you want to manifest or to bring into fruition, it takes confidence. It takes self-love. It takes knowing that regardless of what this person says or what that person says, or whatever the outcome is, I believe in myself, so I'm going to stay persistent and I'm going to stay focused and keep it moving. That's how you build resilience. It all starts within. You have to be confident in knowing within your own self. That's like me, for instance. I started my YouTube channel this year on March the 15th. Instead of me worrying about, am I going to get any views or who's going to watch me or whatever, I just was confident in knowing that, guess what? I've got a message and I got a purpose, and the people that are meant to find this are going to find it. I was confident in myself. I am still confident in myself, knowing that I am walking into my purpose and fulfilling my goals and doing what makes me happy, what fills me with joy, which is allowing my creativity and my artwork to influence and inspire other people. So because I was confident in what I wanted to achieve, I stepped forth out of faith and I continued to stay persistent and to allow it to happen. Now, there might have been times where I doubted myself, or there might have been times that I wasn't as persistent as consistent, as I wanted to be. But the fact that I will start over, the fact that I will pick back up the pieces, the fact that I will start right back where I left on shows that I am resilient, that I am in the process of building resilience for myself. Which is why I wanted to share this affirmation with you, because if it's been beneficial to me, then I know that it's going to resonate and be beneficial with you as well. So the last step, the 10th step that I have for you guys in regards to manifesting resilience into your life is to be flexible. Things happen. Things happen. This goes right along with controlling how you respond and by maintaining a positive perspective. You have to be flexible. Things change. Your schedule might change. This might change. That may change. Instead of being so stuck on this has to happen this way and allowing the change to just stop you completely, learn how to adapt to the changes that arrived in your life. Learn how to make it work for you and go forward. Take the steps. Be active. Be proactive. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Be flexible. You cannot control what you can't control. What you can do is reinvent the wheel, reinvent it, and figure out how it could work for you. How can you go about achieving this goal now that this circumstance happened? Be flexible. Figure it out. Be creative. You are able. You are capable. All right. So again, let me share this affirmation with you. So it says that I am so happy and grateful now that I have resilience. Yes, resilience, resilience, resilience. Keep saying over yourself that I am resilient, that I have resilience. And you will be surprised at how much motivation and confidence comes from speaking this beautiful affirmation over yourself. So I just wanted to mention to you guys that all of my original paintings are on sale for the month of December. While supplies last, they're all original, all one of a kind. So let me know as soon as possible. The link and everything is all down below. And share a positive affirmation with me. Comment down below something or a word or something that has resonated with you this year, or something that you want to show gratitude for that happened to you this year. All right, you guys. Thank you for all of your likes, follows, and your subscriptions. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you want to support me in this channel, you can definitely do so through donation. All that information is linked below as well. Thank you, loves. I truly appreciate each and every single one of you. Sending you love and positivity. Stay focused, stay encouraged, and stay confident. Be blessed. Have a great day.